my conquering abilities. But my manpower is not looking good though. So, Kazan. You know, man, if our relationship fell through, I'll just kill them. I'll just destroy them myself. Okay. A good thing is I can make... Huh? Oh, this is still Asia. Nationalism CB. Yeah, Moors. You forgot what nationalism is or what? It doesn't apply to every province. It only applies to province in your own culture group. But you get 50% AE and it costs 50% cost to get those provinces. For imperialism, it's 75-75. So you get less AE, and the most important thing is it costs less to take it. It only costs half. So it actually makes a big difference over time. Oh, France isn't dead. Spain, Genoa. Spain is the defender of the... Wait, no. France is the oh, wait, no. Hmm? Oh, wait, they are allied with Spain. Shit, I need mouse support. So, Spain. Spain is the boss now. Ottoman is not. Spain is the ultimate boss. Fuck me. Like, the thing is, I don't know how much manpower and force limit is coming out of these states. Could be not that much, actually. Could be actually, like, I mean, that's the thing, I can't even tell. Could be low as fuck, for all I know. And let's get the golf kept so we don't have to worry about these. And let's see, 500k. Spain's only about, well, after they buff it to high hell, that is. I actually think this is going to be a problem. I think it is not time to ditch all my states yet. I cannot afford to ditch all my states yet. And I need time for the hegemony to increase, so the autonomy of my provinces will take down even further. I think that's the key. No privateer exploit. Well, dude, how long was that ago? That was like years ago. Maybe I should move to Europe. Maybe I should move to Europe, actually. If I move to Europe, I get the McLaren states in Europe. But do I really need that? I can always just release vassals, right? Chat, what do you think? Manpower performance. Well, you can find it here, but I'm not gonna calculate it one by one, right? I'm not gonna count it one by one. Well, but Makaza alone is 14k. And Siu-King is 11k. Bone is 12k. That's gotta be like 50k already. But again, like I said, the lower the autonomy is for everything, the easier it will be. Oh yeah, more merchants. We need more merchants from China. Russia still have that. Persia company is the only one not getting a merchant right now. I probably want to keep my merchants too, so maybe not troll. I don't troll and move to Kamchatka yet. Let's wait until I can get nationalism. But I do want to move to Kamchatka, make it like 100 death or something. Just for the lols. Okay, breakneck speed. Breakneck speed, chat. 7,000 development, and we're basically done with Asia by 1710. Almost done. We can break the truce again, or not even, on Persia. We have Yemen as an ally. I think, yeah, Persia would be nice. Take all this shit. Again, if we have nationalism, it would be a lot easier, because this stuff here is all one culture group, and then Turks is another big one. Maybe, just maybe, I will start doing it one bit by bit. Goodbye, Filipinos. Okay, looks okay yet for now. This is a lot of money I'm giving away. Manpower is down to 475. These states makes a lot of money. 450k. And now the good produce also impacted, I think. For 6. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Not gonna lie. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. But yeah, I have to move capital to a shitty place in order to switch culture. Oh wait, oh god. Yeah, right. Kamchatka cannot be developed if that's the case. Because if we develop Kamchatka, we lose we basically lose the ability to switch culture because it would give me too much death. Fuck me. How much is this? 823. 821. Wait, the distance matter more. Yeah, what the fuck? Well, I say, let's pick the cheapest province and move it there. Is this a trade company? This isn't. Damn expensive as fuck this is. Okay, we are in Persia, chat. Oh yeah, delete some forts. Maybe we can get more money. I am afraid to see how much debt I'm running still. It's gonna be horrendous. Well, do we really need so many forts here anymore? Level 2s, level 4s. Oh, I didn't raise these, huh? Now our stuff are all connected as well. So that's a good thing. Delete the galleys. And here we got some spare troops. Let's make a new stack out of it. Level 6. Level 6. Well, this ain't the Great War of China. But I will still put down some forts just to block it from one another. Can be useful when we're not looking. I would like to have a fort line here too. Hey Anki, what's up? Wanna try Worst World Conquest soon? Any tips you would like to share? Well, that depends. Are you a good player in the first place? Do you have experience blobbing like these things, or changes how, like for example, a lot of the people ask me what ideas do you pick and what nations would you pick, right? Like ideas are almost always the same, but like nations to pick can change varies. Like if you are comfortable playing Ottomans, which is like the easiest, then you should play Ottomans. But if you are skilled, you should play something else like Horde, because Horde, it's like core creation cost reduction is great, but when you have raising, it's way stronger. 3.5k hours, experience blobbing, Austria, Spain. Yeah, that's not blobbing. That's called playing a normal big nation. Blobbing is when you say you take, for example, I played Desmond, and I conquered the world with Desmond. That's blobbing. Blobbing is like, say, you take, I don't know, you take some guy like Milan, you form Italy, and then you conquer the world. That's blobbing. Like Austria, Spain, those don't really count because you never had a challenge, you never had to build up, right? They're good to go straight off straight out of the packaging. And that's what I'm trying to say. Not to like, you know, step on you or anything, but it's like playing big and playing small are very different. And that's why I asked, because when you play a horde, you're not big. You're poor most of the time. You're always against the clock, even. Because, like, it's either you keep raising and fighting, or you actually die. You actually just, like, go bankrupt or some bullshit. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Totally different dynamics. Free room studying is alright. Yeah, that's blobbing. But then Oirat is also a bit different, right? Oirat's actually not the strongest guy. If you want like advice, the best horde to actually blob is Kazan. But back in the day it was Manchu, but I don't know if Manchu is still as strong. Could have changed, like again, the patches change and the dynamics could have changed as well now. Okay, one fort there. Like, oh yeah, get comfortable truce breaking. Like, learn how to like, if you want to do a world conquest, the most important thing is like juggling your AE so you don't get coalitioned. I mean, like, I got coalition a bunch, but they never declared and then they just disband. That's juggling. Like, you can be pissing off someone entirely, but as long as they're weaker than you, that's fine. Like, I can show you something. Like here, we started our blob horde raising blobbing when 1600 hits, and before that we just only have the Spice Island, right? But of course, you still need to unify the region, and that also creates a bunch of AE. So you need to know what you're doing, how to juggle alliances or isolate someone. You don't find a weak lane in an alliance chain so you don't fight 10 people at the same time. Oh shit. So yeah, I was gonna say, fucking spacebar doesn't pause the timeline. So what I'm trying to say is you gotta know like how to juggle the religious groups and culture groups when you expand, so you basically localize your AE. So what I'm trying to show you here is you see, at first we unify Spice Islands, and then the first target is Southeast Asia, and I don't go anywhere until I'm done with it, which takes about 20 years or something, you see. And then I go to China and I don't touch India, right? And then all the Chinese are pissed off, but hey, who cares, right? Because only Chinese are pissed off. We're fighting all of them anyways. And then we fight Indians. It's the same thing. I take over all of India, and then because of AE, I need to expand to Persia to stop the AE from, you know, spilling over and all that. And of course, when I step into Persia, it starts spilling onto the Ottomans. But overall, keep your amount of targets low, you know. Then with the truces and all that, there's not much chance they have when it comes to coalitioning. That's all I was gonna say. So for example here, I want to attack Persia because the truce is up soon. And obviously they will join with the Ottomans against me if they come free. And then you have Mazandaran that has 2 allies here, which I can attack because Persia will no longer be in the equation once I start the war with them. He's going to be probably micromanaging battles. Well, either you play slow or you play someone like Ottomans where you can win blind. That's all I can say. But honestly, it also depends on your own setup, right? If you take defensive ideas, you can be blind. You can be fighting 15k with 10 early game and you will still win. Like, that's how strong some ideas are, right? If you have an attack advantage, let's say you're Russia, not Russia, but let's say you're France and you're trying to take Jerusalem from Mamluks, you definitely have better tech than they do. And then, like, it's just, you can fight them blind. Oh yeah, for example, France, right? You have the morale in your national ideas. And then you have the morale. You have the discipline. You just have a lot of things, you know, at your disposal. And it's fine losing battles sometimes when you actually need to retreat. Like, you know, fight wars you can win. I mean, that's actually the whole point, right? Fight wars you can win. That's actually the whole idea here. Just like don't get bogged down, because the thing about World Conquest is that you're snowballing either way. Like, that's just the whole game. You're just snowballing, right? So, you like, just don't get bogged down. The clock is the biggest enemy. At some point, if you keep expanding, you're gonna be facing people you can just steamroll over, even Ottomans. Jesus, what the fuck is this? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get rid of all my states now. Might as well. It's so much faster coring with the correct culture group. I'm gonna lose a shit ton of income from states, and the good produce modifier, the nice good produce modifier, but the speed of conquest makes up for it, right? How many states do we have? 2 states with Kamchadals. Here's another one. Can ditch that. Now with 1 state with 12 development, and it will be 10. No. Yeah, 11. Now, we can do something crazy, guys. We can do something absolutely nuts. We're no longer Malaysian. We are Persian. Should have done that with Russia, actually. Okay, 423k, that's not too bad. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. Where's his capital? Where's his capital? Baghdad. Are we still getting coalitions? Because this is getting annoying. Oh, force limits. Force limits fine. We have spare oh wait, this is not good. We lost 100k's worth of manpower. Might as well use it, since we're gonna attrition all of that away anyways. And this will stop coalition. Oh, by the way, Ankier, get comfortable with getting quantity ideas too. Quantity ideas raise your force limit and your manpower, and it makes coalition a lot less likely. It's just how the game works. Or how AI works. They're retarded. Right, let's try to win this war against Russia before 1710, so we can still use the 5% admin efficiency. Same for Persia, I'd say, but we'll see about that. Persia 14. Yemen. Not sure if we can go get Yemen here. Fucking annoying. Are they in a coalition against me? They aren't. Nah, I'm not gonna call it a coalition though. Left the coalition again. Okay, let's use one big stack. Noted. Well, let me give you one more tip. Just try to play a nation that you're comfortable with, and then just do it step by step. You know, like it's actually not that hard if you start a major like Ottomans, because you get such a massive head start, right? Like I just said about Spain, for example. Like you just, it's really hard to mess up, you know. And it's like, it's not like you start as Kamchadal where you only start conquering at 1600, you know? So you already have a lot of leeway because you gain yourself a lot more time and room in the first place. Okay, Russia. We gotta... Like, look at me, I'm playing casually, right? Like, I don't even micro everything I do. I mean, I'm not those crazy addicts who play at, like, speed 2 or something. I can't handle that, too. Like, that's too slow. So you can see, like, how I'm just chilling, in a way. I'm not even looking at other places. I'm not even multitasking. I'm just, like, doing things one at a time. I'm on speed 4 the whole game, you know? It's like, it's not a deal breaker. Ambitious, yeah, it's like World Conquest is its own game. Like, it has its own meta build, you know? Like, there are idea groups and how to put it, like, yeah, basically you have idea groups and all that stuff that you pick that are just meta. There might be some changes from time to time, or the order you pick them. So, you know, there's some flexibility, of course, depending on what you're playing and how you're playing, etc. But it's generally like a certain meta. And that's what I'm saying. And let's see if I can annex this before... Oh, 08, good. So... most of the World Conquest actually play out quite similar after mid-game, when you have set up yourself to be an unstoppable snowball. Persia is actually making my life a living hell right now. Fucking mountains everywhere. It's about execution, I would say, in some ways. And again, of course, as a horde, like, I mean, it depends on how you play it, I guess. If you're Ottomans, you get a great early game. You are unstoppable a lot earlier, but as a horde, your power is... I wouldn't say unparalleled, you would have a tough early game, but you will have an amazing, unstoppable late game. Because how efficiently you can integrate lands. And that's all it matters in the last 100 years or so. Dude, how many fucking troops do they want to throw at me? God. The AI has become considerably more annoying though, gotta warn you. AI has become considerably more annoying than previous patches in the last few years. So you might feel a bit tedious when it comes to conquering the world. When you play Auto, you don't need endgame. Everything does make it. Oh no, not at all. Even Ottomans has its limits. Because they, like I said, you're not a horde. That's what I'm trying to say. If you are a horde and you're masterful, you can basically do a lot of things because you basically run on infinite monarch points. But if you're not a horde, you are still constrained by points, and you're constrained by all those rebels and etc, you know. Hordes are unparalleled in the sense that you have points. Points can do a lot of things. Rebels can be suppressed if you have infinite mill points. Of course, normally you shouldn't be having that too, but again, that's leeway. And you get more points as you conquer more land. Like I said. Save game. I don't think you can give me a save game because Iron Man save game are encrypted. Even if you send it to me, I can't read it. Okay, 125k in debt. So we're still in debt, great. At least it's, we're paying off some things. Oh yeah, get comfortable using loans. Treat it like what you call it, like Trump's mindset. You need to basically fuck up your country with shitload of debt. It's just so you can, you know, you call that investment. Alright, can Yemen just piss the fuck off? Please, bugger off. I mean, you can always ask some questions there, or in my Discord. There are people who knows what they're doing, who can always answer your questions. As for me, I've been doing World Conquests for years, so like doing a normal World Conquest is like just I can do it with my eyes closed. Like Kamchadals, we're getting like 10,000 development here in 100 years. Actually less than 100 because we only started moving our asses after we have some absolutism going. So yeah, I mean, this is another example, right? 1610, we only have the Spice Island, Philippines, Malacca, and Indonesia. That's what 1610 was about. And then we spent some time getting absolutism, so let's call it 1620. Then we start moving our asses, and in what, 90 years, 80, 90 years, and we're already here. We're already here. We're about to take over at least Asian half of Russia completely, and we're gonna kick Persia out of here too. Kicking Persia out of Persia. And of course, we still run on basically infinite points, so we can breach all our forts at will. And again, sieging forts also win wars, not battles. Right? So there's that. As for AE, just these two guys and whatever these riffraffs are. Nothing to worry about, as long as you are strong enough. Quantity and offensive helps in that regard too, because of force limits. Let's take Astrakhan. I guess we might actually peace out Russia before Persia at this rate. Yemen is really just getting on my nerves here. Yemen is just being annoying. Persia is completely defeated at this point. There's nothing he can do to stop the tide of Mongols, but look at this shit, they're just running around like that, and again, just being annoying. Yes, Kamen. Yes. Okay, new target, new directives. Astrakhan. Watch your live stream when first Kamchadal. You watch live your first Kamchadal World Conquest. Yeah, I'm glad, man. What's up, dude? Like, what's up? How you doing? Like, I'm glad there are some people who still remember my first Kamchadal World Conquest. It was easier back then, though, no? It was a lot easier, I think. Nowadays, the AI just developed like crazy and all that. It's quite a different meta back in the day. Oh, you think you can dodge me, huh? Alright, new wars, new directives. What are these generals, dude? What are these generals, dude? Alright, let's do nationalism. Since we're Persians. And what kind of asshole put at level 6 here? And what? How much death is in there? Another world conquest when? Well, does HRE count? I guess you can always just use the most soulless and boring HRE strat. Maybe in the next Jewish one fave. Yeah, so I can get banned on Twitch as well, eh? But who knows, with Trump in as president, maybe I won't get banned. Maybe it's the only good thing that Trump has done for the world. Alright, Russia. I'm to leave. Asia is mine and mine alone. I think this is okay. 92. Now we can refocus our troops. Oh, we can get 6 development. Maybe not. I want to keep it. I want to keep it low as possible. To be fair, nah, I don't want to switch culture for this. Thinking about it, but probably, nah, I don't want to do that. Not for this. Okay, I guess that's all the shit I can raise. It would be nice to have a raise map mode or something similar. I guess that would have to do it. 77% OE. Looks good. Then Persia and whatever those are, the riffraffs. That's the next. And delete these obsolete forts. They get me killed faster than they defend anything. And I'm almost done with the Indian dude. Perfect. So, focusing here, Yas is the only one I need to get rid of. And I would say let's take one of his provinces or two, and so we can get an Arabian. Is it? Yes, an Arabian. Maybe one is enough. We have Hormuks already. An Arabian culture province. Yeah, man, do you want to piss off now? There's no chance you're fighting against someone with twice your morale. So bannable. Why don't you just ask me on what you call on this Discord? I think another tip I can give you if you're still here is that you should actually focus on having your armies close to each other like this. It's like one region. So when you make a push, have all of them at around the same places, so you can coordinate them. You know, like chess. You just have one piece covering another piece, so if they need the support, you can have that. You know? I think that's very important that you know that. Otherwise, those wars gonna be painful, like you said. It's like you don't hang your piece, right? Like, that's all I'm saying, you know? Like, you should you should have those pieces or like close to each other like this. So like if you need to siege something, you have someone close by reinforcing it when someone is trying to relieve the siege. Stuff like that. Like just and if needed, like for example, when I have a siege doing carpet siege, when I have a stack doing carpet siege, I always have another 2 stacks being a watch out, being sentries, so the enemies don't come in and pick up all my 1Ks. I think that's important too. Oh, beautiful. That was fucking beautiful. Okay, I think Persia is gonna throw in a towel in a bit. How much is... Yeah, we'll wait. Ottomans though. Lions, Kerman's dead. Ethiopian, nah. Get out of here. Thanks, but it's fun. I'm pretty good at this game too. Well, like I said, we are all just playing this game together as a whole game mates. If you need help, you can always ask. That's all I'm saying. Okay, what's that shit? Okay, we done that. Okay, now I really want to raise it again. Lose 7 development. Again, not in my best interest to... Alright, Persia fully occupied. That shit with Russia is still scoring. We're at 100%, but I think no rebels. Oh wait, there are a little bit. How am I getting a little bit of rebels? Non-accepted culture, separatism, discontent. Actually, hold on a sec. I need more loads. Mr. Bank, I need more loads. Can you send me a Discord? Scroll down, I think. Scroll down. Pretty sure. Yeah, scroll down to the under the stream. There's a Discord server. It works, yeah, hopefully. It better be. It would not be a nice thing if it doesn't work. Okay, finally. We take the... Oh, what the fuck is... Oh. 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 No wonder I lost. Okay, this is Malay, Javanese. We can do that. And now it should function again. How much debt do I have again? 140. Okay. 140k it is. Now we have 2 unrest reduction. Rebels should not be bothering me no more. I love this. Oh yeah, bannable. You know, your overextension, your unrest reduction dictates how much overextension you can have. This is a tip that most people don't know. Going above 100 is actually not that scary. Like, just get used to it. Going above 100 overextension is actually not scary at all. You just have to get comfortable with it. Like, it sucks in the beginning. Those events are annoying as hell, but like, get comfortable with it. And then it's like loans, right? At some point you're like, whoa, whatever the fuck, man. You get unrest reduction, you don't care. Yeah, but then the thing is, I mean, not trying to explode yourself. 4,000% you're gonna explode yourself, right? And I'm talking about you not trying to explode yourself. Core creation cost reduction is 35%. 36 times 0.65 divided by 2, 11.7, so 12 months to core. So here's something I want to show you. Best religion in the game. No, I mean, like, you usually when, I mean, yeah, sure, but usually what I'm trying to say is you have fast enough core creation, then you actually do not care about. If you have fast enough core creation, you absolutely do not need to care about overextension, because by the time Rebel pops, you're already done. I say, let's put Persia into an inland. Oh, wow. Yeah, I better actually wait until I better not take a chance. I better not take a chance here. Let's wait a bit. Oh wait, I need to peace out by 2 months though. Yeah, 2 months is alright. We can take this chance. Now, 300%. We might get 1 or 2 rebels there, but it'll be okay. Just watch. And then it's a perfect day to choose brick when I'm done. $39 dev. Hot damn, why is everything hyper developed these days? What the hell? Where did they even find the points to hyper develop everything? Now, we integrate our lands. We are gonna get some rebels, I'm pretty sure of that. Before you run out of it. Yeah, you can all definitely do that. Oh, look. I think these are going to be done by November. And that's the best part, man. These are gonna be done in November. Which means we get to fight them again. Okay, what is this? Military technologies. Ahead of time, enlightenment. Should I get this? Maybe I should. 3 deckers. Military. I want to save some points though for port breaches and all that. The thing is that Anglican is not a good religion though. Like, sorry to say that, but Anglican is a shitty religion though. So you're still missing out a lot of good things. You might as well just go Mayan or Hindu, and then as a horde or as Ottomans go Hindu or Mayan, and then suddenly you have like 75% reduction in core creation costs, and then you can just straight up core everything in 9 months. Hey Pom, what's up? You doing World or Red World Conquest? Well, I don't know how to move capital to New World. Well, you need to move your capital to a continent with only 1 province first. Actually, no, I think you only need it to be the single state province. I need to have a look in a sec. Yeah, let's take it. Better troops is always a good thing. So, only European Union allowed. Okay. So if you want to move to the New World, as I remember, I think you need to check. Like the rule used to be the only province in the whole continent, but then I think they changed that. It is now the only state province in the whole continent. So essentially, if you want to move into, let's say, North America, of course you need to have a province or some province, but not more than 5, otherwise the colonial nation will just spawn, right? So you need to have a province there, stated, ready to be moved into. Then you move your current capital to, say, South America. I mean, pretty much any continent will work, but if it was the former case where, say, you need to have it needs to be the only province in the continent, then obviously Asia, Africa, and Europe wouldn't work normally. So the one that people usually use is, say, like South Georgia or Falkland. Just have either one of it. Like, don't take both though. If you take both, you might actually void it, because when you turn it on into a state, you turn both on. So you move your capital to Falkland or South Georgia, and then you move into the North America. And if you want to move into, say, Brazil, South America, like Brazil, then you do it with, say, Bermuda. Basically that. In the same continent. Yeah, then find a continent where you don't have land or don't have much land. But like I said, if it should be, as I remember, it should be a state thing. So if you have the entire Asia like I do, it's still fine, because all you need is 1 state. All you need is 1 state. As long as you have 1 state like that, like the rest are territories, then it doesn't count. So I think you'll be okay. You have to check the rules. Like, it's been too long since I played this game. I can't be absolutely sure how it's gonna be, but that's what I remembered. Let's get a few more merchants, buy the trade company thing. Definitely want these two to start producing again. Cloves. Philippines. Yes. 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 Oh, god damn it. Can I have more walk around cash?